Hey there, Mel Abraham from Thoughtpreneur Academy here. Today we're going to talk about why social media doesn't make you a difference maker. Stay tuned. So I'm just going to say it. Social media isn't the secret to growing an audience, your business, or making a difference in the world. In fact, there are far more invisible entrepreneurs on social media right now than there are successful difference makers who have positioned themselves as the thought leaders within their niche. If social media was all you needed, then everyone that posted content on social media would be successful. And we all know that that's not the case. Social media is just a platform. It's only one piece and it needs to be used correctly. But when we look at successful entrepreneurs, the difference makers who are making a true impact and getting paid well for it, they are all positioning themselves in ways that no one else can through their messaging and their content. They're perceived as thought leaders and become the ones everyone thinks about on their specific topic. Find me any successful entrepreneur who doesn't have this happen. Can you? No. Because they all have mastered this, and it can be broken down into 3 pillars that make up my Legacy Maker formula. So let me show you what I mean. The first thing that we actually need to do in the Legacy Maker formula is to create our distinction. The interesting thing is that what most people look at in this space is that they live in a noisy market. There's a lot of things going on out there, and you're getting bombarded with messages. And what they think they need to do is to stand out in a noisy market is just to scream loud. And it doesn't work. The bottom line is that we need to find your distinction that's uniquely yours. That's your brilliance and your DNA that no one else can duplicate. Then we need to find the right people that you can serve so you can whisper in their ears the right words at the right time. That's distinction. We want to figure out what it is about you that no one else has and can't be duplicated. The second part of the Legacy Maker formula is to now build out your reach. And reach is really about your audience. It's about how do we get to the people that we want to talk to serve, to make a difference, to solve their problems. How do we make a difference to them? How do we build credibility for you so you stand out not as an expert, but the expert, the authority, the thought leader and difference maker in that space? How do we build that platform? And then the third part of the Legacy Maker formula is all about prescription. And this is really about your strategy. It's about how do we take what you know, that knowledge, that information, the wisdom that you have, and make money at it. And I get it. You want to serve, and I want to serve, and we want to make a difference in people's lives. We want to have an impact. That's what we're put here to do. The interesting thing is that we also, in order to perpetuate the message, it's got to be commercially smart. In other words, we need to make money at it, because with the money, we can broaden our impact, build our reach, build our message, and get the message out in the world and have the impact we were put here to make, to be the difference maker that we want to be. So now remember, the problem is if you don't dial it in perfectly, you'll still be left with the same results you currently have now. It's a process, and it's a process that can take time, which is why I want to invite you to a special hour-long training, free training with me, where I can help you dial in your own unique frameworks to understand the process so you can create the content that positions you as the thought leader, as the authority and the difference maker in your industry, in your market, and in your space. So just click the link around this video and I'll see you in the training. So let me know how it's done, yada, yada. This thing's still, teleprompter is going. I'm watching words go past me as I'm talking.